Hi friends, I just started recording this and then my memory card like had an error, so I have to redo all this. But hi, we are 39 weeks and 2 days according to my app. I've come to the realization now, this as of rather recently, that the hospital has a due date. I have my due date that I track in my app, and then the like sonographic team that I visit, they have another due date. So I got 3 different due dates. It's the 15th, the 16th, or the 17th, depending on who you talk to. I guess, I don't know, I thought it was the 15th, so that's what I told the sonograph people when they asked me what my due date was. I told them the 15th, but my app is actually, I'm realizing now that it's actually the 16th that I've been following on my app is the 16th, and the hospital has the 17th as my due date. So yeah, anyway, per my app, we are 39 weeks and 2 days today. And baby is the size of a small pumpkin. And yeah, I'm definitely feeling some things these days. I don't know if it's, because I've never been pregnant before, so I don't know what labor or like labor signs feel like, but I don't know, things feel a little bit different. But I'm also like, is this normal? Is this like what you're supposed to feel like 39 weeks? Like, I don't know, but yeah, so I don't know, maybe baby might be making an appearance soon. I've been definitely getting ready just in case. Trying to finish up the last couple things today, so that way I'm like for real ready if it comes this weekend, but we'll see. So what's going on since this week? I had an ultrasound earlier this week and baby looks good. She said that she tried to guess, like, you know, guess it was a growth scan to see. She said she likes to overestimate, so she estimated 7 pounds 11 ounces, but she thinks he might be smaller. So we'll see. And then I had an appointment with with one of the providers. I got an OB appointment yesterday, which was actually supposed to be today, but it got canceled and I got moved to yesterday with, I think I've talked about this before, but just in case, there are like 2 main providers and I have barely seen either of these men, who are the people who are most likely to be delivering my baby. I've been seen by all the other providers, all the backup ones, who are less likely to be delivering my baby. So I was supposed to meet one of them today, but he canceled on me, so I had to see the other one, who I've seen now. I think yesterday makes the 3rd time I've met him now. But I originally wasn't supposed to be meeting him, so I've only met this other guy who canceled on me today. I've only met him once. So yes, today would have been my 2nd time meeting this other guy. So yeah, I don't know. At this point, like, so this guy, Dr. Shin is his name. He, of the provider, because I asked the nurse, like one of the nurses, I was like, okay, so what's the tea? Like, which one of these providers are gonna give me the most pushback or just be the most difficult to work with when it comes to, because my plan, I don't know if I've discussed my birth plans, but my birth plan is I'm planning on going all natural, no, unmedicated, like no intervention, like don't touch me, don't bother me, I'm just here in case I die, and I need you to help me. Like that's my plan going in. Like don't give me no Pitocin, don't give me no drugs, don't give me no epidural, don't cut me, don't do nothing unless it is an emergency and me or my baby are in danger. So that's my plan. So I haven't really vocalized my plan with Dr. Shin just like so much. I've just kind of like, you know, like I want a natural, go into labor naturally. Like I don't want an induction. And I plan on, like, I want to deliver, like, you know, vaginally, whatever, no epidural. And so yeah, so the very first time I met him, he was already like, he came in, he's like, you know, did the basic checkup stuff, and then he was like, okay, so, you know, when you come in for birth, you know, ideally the perfect situation, you know, is you come in, you're dilated, whatever, you get an epidural, you take a nap, and then you wake up, and then you're fully dilated, and it's time to push a baby. And I was like, okay, well, that's not my plan, but go off, sis. So I was already like, okay, he's clearly already like team like have an epidural without even like asking me what my like plans are. He's just telling me like, oh, like, most people come in, they get an epidural, and that's that. And you go to sleep and you wake up and you have a baby. So then the second meeting we met, when I met him last week, he was like, okay, like you're 38 weeks, like what's your plan? Like, we should start talking about like induction. Like, and I'm like, like, why are you trying to induce me already, bro? Like, so he was like, you know, just think about it, talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Next time, you know, maybe we'll do a cervical, like, check to see, like, how far dilated you are, and, like, decide, like, you know, from there, like, make a plan if we need to like, look into towards, like, an induction or not. And I'm like, okay. So then fast forward to this week, when I saw him now for the third time, he's like, okay, you're 39 weeks as of today, so, you know, what did he start off with? He started off with, like, so, what's your plan? And I was like, you know, I'd like to go into labor naturally. And he's like, okay, well, you know, there's a study, there's like a group of women who go into labor naturally, and then there's the other group of women who get an induction. And if they found that the women who waited for labor naturally had higher outcomes of emergency C-sections, where the women who were induced had less, like, had less emergency C-sections. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, you trying to scare me into an induction right now? Like, I bet your statistics aren't even like, I bet you there's like a tiny difference. It's probably not even that big of a difference. It's probably like 0.3 women to 0.3% of women who waited had C-sections, while 0.2% of women who had inductions. Like, you know what? Because they be saying stuff that's technically not wrong, but they don't give you like the absolute like facts, like the actual like percentages of things. Yeah, and like he's like, oh, you know, and if you go past, you know, going past 40 weeks increases the chances of, you know, the baby like being stillborn or whatever. And like I looked up these statistics, and it's like a very like small, technically yes, he's not lying. The risk does go up, but the risk it's not like super significant. It goes from like don't quote me on these numbers, but hi babe. But it's like 1 in every 1,000 births versus like 3.8 out of 1,000 births. Like, it's like very small. So I don't know, he be getting on my nerves with his trying. I feel like he just wants me to just do it the easy way, and I'm not doing it the easy way for him. So but yeah, Kyle's not for much. I am still married. He does still exist. Yeah, I realized like while editing like all my pregnancy vlogs, you're like never around. You were like in the beginning. Because I usually do my updates and stuff when I'm by myself. But he's home for lunch, so I'm gonna grab some lunch really quick with him, and then we'll continue this vlog afterwards. Okay, it's now way past lunchtime. I forgot that I was supposed to come back and vlog. But what was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, my appointment and stuff this week, blah blah blah. Cool beans. So lately I have been feeling some things. I don't know if these are signs of labor or whatnot, but I'm definitely feeling a lot more pressure like in my pelvis, and especially at nighttime. I don't know what it is at night, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I feel a lot of tightening in my tummy. Definitely like in the evening and like before bed and stuff. So I don't know if they're like Braxton Hicks or just like regular or like contractions or what, but I've been feeling a lot more of those feelings lately. I also like pooed like 3 times yesterday, which is very weird for me. I don't know if that's just coincidence, but Google's like, that could be a sign that labor is coming. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe we might have a baby soon, but I also have no idea. I'm hoping that labor comes naturally and sooner rather than later, because I don't want to fight. I don't want to go back and forth with this doctor about, you know, trying to get an induction or whatever the case may be. I would really just like to have my natural, unmedicated, non-intervention birth. Just, you know, pop this baby on out with nobody bothering me. Ooh, see, I'm super excited. I can't wait. I had retwisted my hair just in case last night. I was like, let me put some fresh twisties in because my other ones was looking real raggedy. I was like, just in case baby comes this weekend, you know, got a little fresher twist in. So I'm not looking too crazy. I need to get my feet done because your girl hasn't had a pedicure in like 3 years. And my feet are crusty and dusty and just a mess. So I'm like, I should get a pedicure today. That way, you know, if I do go give birth, I don't got crusty ass feet. Like, I keep telling Kyle, I was like, I don't care if everybody in the room sees my booty hole, like that's fine. But I draw the line at having crusty feet. That's embarrassing. So, like, y'all can't be looking at my feet looking like they do. Like, that's embarrassing. Y'all can see my booty hole all you want, but not my feet like this, no. So I think I'm gonna go get a pedicure today or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. It's 2 o'clock now. I feel like I have so many things I need to do. But it's like, they're like small things. I don't know, I feel like I've never been diagnosed with ADHD or anything, but I feel like sometimes I do have ADHD. And I don't know, this past like week, 2 weeks, I feel like it's been on like 1,000. I have so many just unfinished projects around the house that I started and then I get distracted and then I go do something else, and so I feel like there's just so many like little small things I need to get done still, but so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, all that to say, it's 2 o'clock and I should decide if I'm gonna finish all my projects and then like maybe get a putty tomorrow, or go into town and get a putty now and finish all my small minute projects later. I don't know, but anyway, that's where we're at right now. My battery is dying and I don't even know where the other one is at the moment. I was actually looking for it because I was gonna pack it in my hospital bag, but really quickly, here's my belly, hopefully. Maybe, who knows, this might be the last time we see a preggy belly. 39 weeks. 39 weeks. This lady in the elevator yesterday told me, she was like, you don't even look that big. And I'm like, oh, thank you, because I'm skinny. I be trying to tell people I'm skinny. I'm skinny. I'm the skinniest 39-week lady you've ever seen. Pregnant where? Pregnant where? Alright, see you later. Hi friends, it is Sunday, April 13th. It is right before 10 p.m. It's 9:50 something right now. I don't know if I'm feeling, you know, possible labor things right now or not, but so to get up out of bed and like walk around a bit because I've been feeling quite a bit of pain. My tummy is definitely like tightening up and definitely feeling a lot of like pressure in my pelvis and things like this. I don't know if it's just, I feel like these, I don't know. Like Braxton Hicks are like, these are like, so I don't know if this is, focus, yeah. I don't know if this is the beginning of the end or not. So I just decided to grab my camera just in case. Document this just in case. But man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I come to the conclusion that I want my baby to be born on the 14th of April. So I'm trying to get my hopes up because maybe it's nothing. But I'm like, I mean, this is kind of the perfect time to be born on the 14th of April. If you're trying to come right now, little dude, I won't be mad. You know, we're 2 hours away from the 14th of April. So if you want to start preparing for your exit and exiting on the 14th, that'd be cool. Why did I choose it for? Why do I want the 14th of April? Because that's the day Kyle and I met many years ago. On April 14th. So I was like, oh my god, that'd be so cute if our baby came on the 14th. Like, what? That'd be so crazy. So I don't know. But that's where I'm at right now. Today, what happened today? I feel like, I'm not sure, because you know, I've never been pregnant before. But earlier today when I went to the bathroom, I was like getting out from the toilet and some came out my vajayjay. So I'm not sure if it was just like discharge or if it was some mucus plug or whatever. So that happened today. And then yeah, just since these last couple days I've been feeling just a little bit more like uncomfortable, and it feels like the definitely today I was having, I feel like each day gets a little bit more difficult. As far as like aches and tightening I'm feeling. So yeah, I don't know, I'm still feeling very tight right now as I'm walking around. Oh yeah. So I don't know, I need to go Google exactly how long contractions are again. What is it, like 40 to 60 seconds or something? Maybe, I don't know. What if I've been in like early labor for the past like 3 days and just didn't even know it? I'm like, what if I'm one of those weird ladies that's like, oh, I didn't even know I was in labor because it didn't hurt that bad. And like before I know it, I'm like gonna be pushing out a baby on my sofa here in like 20 minutes because I'm like 10 centimeters dilated already and didn't know it. And like, that's popped out. I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad. You know, some people be having like pain-free births and stuff. I don't know. I'm rambling now, I guess. Okay, but anyway, that's where we are. That's where I'm at. That's life right now. Alright, I've come to my computer to empty out my SD cards. That way it is, because it was definitely getting pretty full. So that way it's clean and good to go for vlogging labor and everything else. But since I've been sitting here, all like those pains and stuff I was feeling like not too long ago, I was just telling you about, I've kind of gone away. So I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm gonna go hop back in bed and we'll see how that goes. Oh goodness. Wish me luck. It's the next morning. I'm still pregnant, so yeah. False labor. It was all a hoax.